Hello, collective. It is the African Mermaid. It is Wednesday. We're splitting the week right down the middle, putting my hand over my beautiful heart. I have a golden heart. Yes, indeed, I do. Let's take some deep, just some breaths. Relax your shoulders. See how the posture changes? Absolutely. Yes, the posture changes. Um, when I wanted to say, first of all, if this is the first time that you're joining us on this beautiful channel, hi, how are you? And for the rest of the Soul Tribe, there's nothing but love. I remember when I first started to peruse different channels on YouTube. From time to time, I wouldn't see one of my favorite readers or just content creators in general, and I would say, "Well, where is he or she? Living their lives, having fun, as we are instructed by God to do. Don't get too boggled down with this 3D, whatever. No, absolutely not. As they say in Jamaica, midday, midday. And she is, and please understand also that when you have we're going through moon cycles, and I'm sure all of the other 144, whether you're, we are going through ascensions, even the ones that are so subtle that God is just, some of them we don't feel or notice for a couple of days. Is really important. A lot of times we talk about manifesting and moon cycles, but I personally would like to add the importance, and I'm speaking to myself right now, the importance of proper hydration. Because when you're properly hydrated, when you go through ascension, or we're going to maintain our emotions so that we don't hit the point of anxiety, right? But when we maintain our when we have heightened emotions or we go through spiritual ascensions and spikes and so on, eating healthy food, managing our emotions, staying hydrated, and getting proper rest is essential for staying even keel. Um, I believe I posted last week on the community board. Please check it out. I post almost daily. Yeah, because I want to share energy with y'all. So I share almost daily, but I'm a big, well, I'm an alchemist, and I'm just having fun. I'm just having fun in my lab. I almost said a little too much, but I'm just having fun in my lab and being a creative being. And as you can see, she's relaxed, and I do refer to myself in third person. I always have. A little story for you. I remember in elementary school, I started referring to myself as she and her, whatever else, and even we, plural, in elementary school. And there were I would get looks from the instructors, but there was one particular lady was so incensed that I would think so lofty about myself that I would dare, as a little black girl, to think of myself highly enough to refer to myself as she. I still didn't deter me, didn't deter me, didn't deter me, didn't deter me. Yes, on the community board, I also I posted, get out and always get out and get grounded and get yourself some cut flowers once a week if you can, or fresh food. I am not judging, and I am not in a position to pass judgment because The whole point of us being together is to share energy. As we said, nothing's parasitic. We give and take. Some of us, we grab something on the way home because we think it's easier than going home and preparing a meal. But hear me out. You have a rice cooker, right? And you can buy a rice cooker that has attachments. And so while the rice is steaming, you put your vegetables, you put you a piece of salmon, and you go for a walk. Mm. You come home to a healthy, delicious meal. Add some candlelight, some wine, some hot tea, even some sake. Hmm. Doesn't that sound wonderful? It's going to save you money, and also, you know, I'm just telling you how I feel. Everything is about intention and energy. Almost every person that works in fast food restaurants, or even those that deliver food, I don't want to get into companies, but do food delivery, and even those that prepare the food, they're not happy in their work. They may not be happy in their lives. And that energy goes into our food. And some of them aren't very sanitary as well. Yes, you can use your, and you know what? You can also do meal prepping. It's so much fun. Get yourself five little container, and I like the see through ones if you can. I do overnight oatmeal, or you could even I perfected the amount of liquid, and I do it. I put it on low in the crock pot. I can do overnight oatmeal in the crock pot. You can control your ingredients, whether you want to use cow's milk or plant-based milk, whatever you want to use. I add some dates in mine, and some nuts, just a little bit, not too many. Maybe some almonds or some walnuts or something. And I think I use molasses instead of sugar. It depends on my mood. And I do put some vanilla extract, but in the morning when you wake up and you unplug the device, then add your vanilla because it'll evaporate and you would have wasted it, right? And waste not, want not. What else can we do to prepare and stay as healthy as we can? And I will say this a million times: being healthy is more than a state of mind, and it's more than how much you weigh and the size of your waist. Okay, um, I prefer my I prefer oats refrigerated than on the weekends. I might put it in a crock pot, but it's not a lot of work. But I like having the versatility of a portable, um, little container. And even when I'm going for a walk, sometimes, oh yeah, when I go for a walk, sometimes I'll take, more than likely, I will take my water bottle and a piece of fruit. Even if it's just a little tangerine, it's just about habits and mindfulness, and making sure that you're at the top and at the end of your priority list. It's you, baby. You have to be on the top of your priority list. I know I am. And there ain't no doubt about it. Absolutely. Hmm. There's absolutely. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Did I read? Did I? Oh, okay. So I don't know about anybody else, but I've been seeing a lot of recipes for collard greens. Listen here. Um, no. One version of the collard greens has so much apple cider, so much vinegar in it. Mm-mm. There was another. There was another recipe that had, I don't want to lie. Just things that should not go. Cream of mushroom soup or something that should not go in the grain. Now, I am not a staunch traditionalist, but cream of mushroom soup does not go in no. It might taste interesting, yeah, but the consistency has to be spot on. But no, I've just been seeing a lot of shenanigans. Um, I remember, oh man, I remember the lie that was told to African American people. You shouldn't go into food industry. It's not a profitable. They shied us away from, um, they want us in food service. Um, Long story short, I also was looking at the net worth of a lot of culinary chefs, culinary, um, you know, people we see on like the Food Network and such, and chefs in general. And I was shocked. Like there's somebody on the Food Network, I won't say their name, and they had like a $40 million branding thing. I'm like, how? But it's so interesting. This is what what. Do not let anybody deter you from what you want to do. Not a mother, not a lover, not a brother. No, absolutely not. Go for it. Go for it. Okay. I'm gonna do a little tarot. We have King Cups. Excuse me, Nine of Cups. Ooh, somebody's somebody. Oh, no returns. No returns, sir or ma'am. Why are you no circling the block? No circling the drain. Yeah, could you imagine? Watch it. Someone sees you happy and they're mad. That is. We have to be careful with our energy. And they're hoping that you will put down the sword and you will overlook. That means they want to gaslight you. And they want to overlook. I was just going to talk. Oh, yeah. It's me, you, and she. What are we gonna do but your back? Yeah. I call itchy and scratchy. This person has all kind of. You see how red that is on the tip of that penis? That dirty mushroom. That's a dirty, not dirty. A dash with the boy dirty like dirty junk grab boy. The dirty boy want to come back with this thing, yeah. Him want to make you sick. Let me see it. No, this is not a joke. Okay. This is a new setup, and I can see a little bit of. Somebody seriously has a sick. Somebody has STD. I mean, I know about it, but still, they just want your money, honey. They just want your money. Again, the dick is sick. That's a sick dick. What was that one? Ooh. Wait, hold on. Ooh. And they're going through karma. Go on ahead and karma. A karma. Dharma. They're looking for a place to. Oh. They see you in the nut. Why would you? And from henceforth, when we talk about jollof rice, it is Senegalese jollof rice. So when you go to Ghana, you say, I like the way the Ghanaians make Senegalese Ghana. Excuse me. I like the way the Ghanaians make Senegalese jollof. I like the The Ghana version of Senegalese jollof. Jollof rice is a beautiful, rich rice dish with fish and the broth of the fish. It's me and you together, baby. I love you. Okay, what's that one? Oh no. Somebody thinks you're a fool. Or foolish. What is going on? The ticket get. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, man. This person has a lot of legal problems. They have a sickness. They're a know-it-all. And it comes back to the cash. And they're still a fool. I do not understand why you would return to a job. Like I remember I was at a job, and they're like, oh, welcome back, so and so. They weren't on maternity leave, not FMLA or anything like that. They had literally left the company and came back. I love you. No, they see you loving yourself. Okay, we have to be careful. So some people will see us loving ourselves, and they also want our cash, and they also want our money. Listen, I said it before. I don't care who it is. Even your brother. He can't spend a night on your couch. He cannot sleep in your domicile. Men have to learn to be efficient. Now, it's different. If it's the holidays and you and your family is staying, that's different. That's a whole different situation. But, do not let a man borrow money, not even a penny. If they need a place to stay, they can stay with their mother, their sisters, a friend. It's not your business. I don't care where you stay, it's not going to be here. Whatever store you have, right there, Abby, but I am not interested. I can't, I won't help. Hey. Money, no. Get off me, man. This person is watching you. For what? Go to the doctor for your oozing penis. What? Don't watch her. Ooh-wee. Yes. Haven't done decent since you left, Empress. And steady talking. Ooh, money. Money. Hey, money. They say when God is with me, who can come against me? Not even you, bitch. Not even you. And didn't you try and fail? Because a loser will always lose, and this winner will always win. Hello, because she's a what? High Priestess. Yeah, she is. But she worked with God. That's what don't you understand? She's blessed because she works. That's the truth. Yeah, okay, what's going on here? Okay, well, you went over there to what's her name? Dirty Puss. Dirty Puss and Dirty Dick. Okay, y'all a pair. Now go on ahead now. They thought they had stopped your blessings. Who? In the past, see, this is the past. They thought they held you back. No, they don't. This is Magico. Magico. Yes, I had some coffee today, but I actually wake up like this. Do after your style. Yeah. They're like, hey sis. You think you could help me out? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna wipe my face because, ooh, okay, that got a little hot. Okay. They're mad because you said, hell no, out my face with this bullshit. No. They're like, okay, well, seriously, this is what happened to me. They're like, well, I'm gonna F you up since you won't give me anything or anything or whatever. Yeah, they thought they were gonna get me stuck and messed up. I almost said something else. Oh yeah, they actually yes. They plan my murder. They plan my murder. Yes, they plan my murder. Yeah, man. Yeah, they got together. You know, these secret societies, they like to get together, whatnot. Yeah, but all your ass is going to jail and then to hell. You can never kill a starseed. You're drunk. You're mad. Kill who? I mean, you can't kill I. Jaja no. You can't kill I. But jail you go. Jail you go. Where? When I'm in my garden, being fruitful. Oh. Why are you spying on me, sir? Ma'am? You literally have body parts that are oozing and stinky. Go wash your butt. Protected. I am protected. You know I'm protected because you guys keep sending me magic. Dum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Da 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 da. He wasn't man enough for me. What Tony said he made. He wasn't man enough for me. You know, it's the same old. That's boring. That is boring. You know, it's so interesting that people who assume they know more than we do, assume they're better than we are, but yet they try to siphon our energy to manifest. They gang stalk us, while they could and whatnot. Anyway, we are going to pull and let's see, maybe one or two animal oracles. Let's see what Spirit wants us to know. This one wants to talk. Ooh. Yeah. Yes. We're always in a different moon cycle, just so you know. Don't just focus on the new and new moon. And I tend to talk a little quickly, so I will slow down just a bit. Don't only focus on the new and the full moon cycles. There are waning and waxings in between, okay? And this one, spider web, you see the spider there? You see the gal, she done up. A crab up. But very seriously, so, Spirit wants you to understand whom you're sharing your energy with. Because somebody is lying to you or wanting to get you caught up, or they're not being honest with you, and they're getting you caught up in a web of lies, of deceit. I don't know, but she doesn't look. Oh, but the thing is, she's just hanging out like they're playing on your crown chakra or something. Okay, let's pull two more. Okay. Oh, she does not look at peace. Number 6, movement. The Watcher. The animal is the snow leopard. So we went from connection. Oh, I get it. Okay. Alrighties. Let me tell you something. One of the best ways that you can cut cords is to call all of your energy back to you. I do not give permission to anyone to enter my energetic field. I call all my energy back to me. No one has permission to siphon my energy, to remote view me, to astral project to me, and anyone who has benefited, unbeknownst to me, from my energies and that of my lineage. I will go that far. I call it back. And all they have will crumble. That they benefited off of my energy, and they will sink into the ocean. Oh, shame. So let it be. Ain't gonna be no looking here. Two more. Oh, okay, okay, okay. All right. Oh, these are upside down. Good, because I was like, why would they be upside down? And the other one, oh my, ah, this is what happened to me. Okay, so it says the bull and oh, excuse me, the it's so small. It says sacrifice, and then elephant. You see, oh my God, you see, this person looks like it is. I really don't like this one. It looks like Ganesh with pants, which I don't like that. And for leadership, someone, and I'm wanted to sacrifice my soul to the underworld. Excuse me. Just so you know, I call him Udi, the guy, the red guy with horns. I call him Udi. I shan't call his name, not because I'm afraid, because I don't feel like it. He can only control 75% of the underworld. The other 25 he can't touch. And somebody willingly and gleefully wanted to sacrifice me in the spirit world to Udi. To it. Not to Udi direct. Yes, indirectly to one of Udi's sons. And when that wasn't able to be done, they're like, well, I have these life insurance policies on this person, and she's still alive, and I can't collect, and I couldn't collect on this, and I owe these people money because I overspent, and I bragged to everybody. I mean, how I bragged to everyone that I'm going to have this money, and I've been spending and, pretending because I'm a pretender. But losing your soul will be real. They couldn't sacrifice me in spirit. You can't sacrifice. God told you to stop, and now it's personal. Okay? And even if I would want to intervene on your behalf, which I would never, there isn't anyone I would ever intervene for. If you are in spiritual court and you've done wrong, let God. Well, they wouldn't call you unless you did something wrong. They hired. Let me tell you the power of God. They hired someone to shoot me dead. Y'all hear what I say? They hired a shooter for me with my own money. You have angered God. One of the shooters fell in love with me because I carry the Christ consciousness. He never had love before. I spoke about this. There's a Turkish show that I absolutely love, and I was wondering, like, how do they get these young men to join this huge army, knowing that most of them will never get married and never have love and a family, or well, see, that's what I like. So, or just live long enough to enjoy what they worked so hard for, and they put they do black magic on all of the soldiers, and while they're eating and stuff, they put stuff in their food to keep them in a fog. So they're just killing machines, They don't think about love. They don't think about because they just murder people, so they're not thinking about how would they feel or how would their mother feel and all that stuff. No, none of that comes out. But anyway, one of the shooters, usually they just come in while they were, surveillancing me. Apparently, they saw my halo. They saw my halo. Yeah, they did, and they're like, I can't kill this woman. So it was not that they fell in love with me. Their heart was open to the love of God. From a shooter to a person going through a dark night of the soul. Won't God do it? And just for the record, and I kid you not, I have been shown how old I will be when I pass away. And recently, I won't say that part, but I know exactly what year I will die. And God said, no, none of y'all can change that. I have work to do. I had a contract before I came down to earth. I got work to do. Recently, God asked me something. He said, sis, I'm like, what about this and this and this? I said, I will follow you. They're like, would you do this over this? I'm like, I don't, what this? They're like, okay. And honestly, it's not even, God is, it, you know, God just asks you. It really, to me, wasn't a test. But I received more blessings. He knows my heart, and that's the part. Yay. It's the love of, listen. Somebody's trying to remote view right now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How many times do you need to get punched spiritually in your larynx? Mm? How many spiritual black eyes do you need, man? I guess some more. Anywho, let me tell you something. I am aging backwards. I'm aging backwards. My skin is it a glisten and a shine. You see? She's a good baby. I'm a walking trophy. By the way, today's Wednesday, May the 15th, 2024. I set up a new like divination station, and then I'm like, well, let's just talk to the camera. Let's just channel, man. Let's just chitty chat, chitty chat, chitty chat. Life is absolutely beautiful. Okay. Um, most of us, and I was there too. I'm glad I'm no longer in that mindset. You feel fear and doubt because they feed it into you. They funnel it into you for the time you're three. Mm? But I don't think that's why they invade our dreams. But you can't invade our hearts. Mm? There's no need to feel frightened of people who have spiritual gifts. They're giving our spiritual gifts are given to us by the Most High God. And like one of my favorite, spiritual sisters said, they crucified Christ. Are we surprised that they try to crucify us? You crucified Jesus. That man could walk on water and turn water into wine. And you nailed him to some wood. And you threw his body in the pit. He didn't mind when he turned the water into wine and when he multiplied the loaves of bread. But when he told y'all to stop doing your umas and your lumas and your limas and stop putting your penises in certain places, and stop selling your vaginas and things. He wasn't judging you. You're better than that, is what he was trying to say. He wasn't judging you. That's why he would go into the house. And they also judged him. And they're like, well, why are you having dinner with people who are prostitutes? Well, I'm telling you, people who are gangsters and prostitutes and street people, when they turn their life to God, ooh, those are the best soldiers. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm going back to that story. So oh, so the guy who's a shooter was, man, oh baby, man. First of all, he comes from a family that serve the underworld. Okay, everything they have is through black magic, and they're special spiritual assassins, and they do a lot of street shit. Okay, all he's seen is domestic violence. All he's seen is shootings and stuff. And they do magic over their kids, so they don't tell on them, and so they think it's normal. And they also put secretions and blood in their food. I yeah, this one guy, I don't know if he's Dominican or Puerto Rican, but he's like, yeah, man, I'm used to my tias doing seances and stuff. That shit shouldn't be normalized. How the hell are you doing shit in the house with children? Absolutely not. And also, I want to touch on that. We have the right, some of us are raising children on our own, some of us aren't. I don't know the deal. But if you have children in the house, I don't know. I mean, if, I do know. Go over to his house. You don't need to go over to, you don't have to have pleasure time in your house with the children in the house. Go on to his house. Or go to a motel. Or better yet, a hotel. I don't like motels. Ew. But, and if he doesn't have hotel money, then have standards. No, I don't. If we get to a certain level and after you've met my children, it depends. I'm not setting anything up for anybody. This is only for entertainment purposes only. No, it's a hard no. It's a very hard no. Okay? And I don't know. I just wanted to say that. That just wanted to come out. Thank you, Spirit, for sharing that and putting it in my heart and my lips. But yeah, they drug their children. They do magic on their own children. They put. And you should not be able to use your children's social security to get a utility bill in their name. She said the first time she applied for a job, they said you have bad credit. She's like, "Ma'am, I'm 16 years old. This is my first job." She was so excited, got her little uniform. Was at the. They're like, "No, you have bad credit. We can't." Yeah, and she's like, "Yeah." Her mom's like, "Yeah. When I can't pay a bill, I just put it in one of y'all's name. No shame, no accountability, nothing." She's like, "Yeah, so, ma'am, they should be illegal. How is it that she can use her children?" Anyway, let's move on. Because I was wondering, like, how do these people get into gangs, and how do they? And now I know more about it. But God heard his cry. He was like, "So you mean you could live a peaceful life, and you just honor God, and there's a way for me to make money without hurting people?" Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. He's never had a hug a day in his life. He's heard that he's a useless, worthless piece of shit his whole life. Hmm. And they backed it up with fists and belts and other things. And sexual abuse, of course, to keep you in a cycle of trauma. So that you think this filthy world that they created for you is real. It is an illusion of hate and a curse on your bloodline. I broke mine. You can too. You can too. You know how you know that you are destined or you're on the right path? They start telling you you're weird. Uh, when your family members say, "You're so crazy," it's time to physically separate from them. You're tapping into your intuition somehow, and they know that you're going to find out that they're Masons or that they're in sex cult and all, but they all go together. And that they've been doing magic over you because they understand. So some of the conditioning and magic and binding spells they put you under, you're starting to speak out and travel and do all. They're like, how the hell is she or he doing all that when we put the? Because God said it's time. Take it up. Take it upstairs. If please hold, I'll transfer you. Now, there's someone who there's a woman who, and I don't know which one. There's so many, but she has deemed herself one of my enemies, and they showed me somebody's going to get a diagnosis, and I'm not cast again. This is for entertainment purposes. She's gonna find out that she has breast cancer, and it's gonna accelerate very quickly. Apparently, she specifically asked for me to get cancer. She knows who she is. I don't understand.